Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm a master's student at Colombia University. And technically, I just graduated 2 weeks ago. I'm in the field of architecture and urban planning. And the presentation that I gave this morning was in the Urban Heat Island session. And my study on Urban Heat Island, it looked at the issue a little bit differently in that most reports on UHI will look at how to mitigate urban heat island. How do you take solar radiation and bounce it back into the atmosphere? And as an architect and designer, I wanted to see how we can capitalize on all of this excess heat that we find in our cities. And so I was trying to understand how much heat was available from waste sources, so both anthropogenic, human-induced heat, as well as natural sources, such as the sun, and then how we could design buildings and neighborhoods to use that heat for productive purposes, reducing our fossil fuel consumption and carbon emissions, and also saving cities a lot of money. The reason that I think ICLEI is a great forum to talk about these things is I'm a student. It's very experimental work that I was trying to express and perhaps work through. And it gave me a whole audience of colleagues who understood the issue and actually had a lot of great ideas on how I could improve my research in the future. So for me, it was very helpful to have feedback on what was a back-of-the-envelope experimental exploration of urban heat island. And I also wanted to show that as a city, you don't have to spend a lot of money or engage in a really long-term, expensive study to understand the heat buildup in your city. If I can do it as a graduate student with no budget and get a sense of how much heat we have in our cities, I think this is something that planning departments in any city can also try to engage in. Keep letting students present. It's a really great opportunity. So it was a real honor to come here and get to talk to people. And I think it's nice that in each of the sessions there were students mixed in. It's quite, you're mixing, people with a lot of experience and people who are like just entering the field, and I think that's very healthy. And you come up with lots of new ideas that way.